In part two of salads and salad dressings, we're going to be discussing the salad dressing, whether this is a creamy style mayonnaise based salad dressing or a vinaigrette. Salad dressings can add a power punch of flavor to a salad. The objectives for this part of the module are explain the chemistry of cold emulsions, prepare a successful mayonnaise and vinaigrette by hand, repair a failed or broken emulsion, prepare cold sauces based on dairy products and based on fruits and vegetables, and store and use vinaigrettes, mayonnaises, and other cold sauces based on food safety guidelines. Salad dressings are essentially sauces for salads, choosing to complement, not mask flavors of a salad ingredients. That's a key factor because if you're masking the flavors of the salad ingredients, you might as well just be drinking the salad dressing. There are two basic types of salad dressings: vinaigrette dressings and emulsified vinaigrette dressings, and mayonnaise-based dressings. We'll discuss each one of those in detail. Vinaigrette is a temporary emulsion or an unstable emulsion. A properly made vinaigrette stays emulsified for some time, but eventually the oil and water will separate. At their most basic level, vinaigrettes are simply mixtures of vegetable oil, salt, and vinegar. Since ancient times, these ingredients have been used to enhance salad greens. We have evidence of vinaigrettes being used as far back as 2,500 years. In modern commercial food service, we rely on prepared mixtures of oil and vinegar combined in specific ratios. This ensures our presentations and preparations are consistent from day to day. If you are using a recipe, this also ensures consistency. However, there may be fluctuations from even the smallest amount can make a big difference in the fluctuation of a recipe sometimes. Also, in commercial food service operations, we tend to use these pre-made mixtures that typically will have an additional ingredient or two added to it to provide stability to the emulsification. This could be as simple as a natural ingredient such as mustard, mustard powder or egg yolk that would help in the binding of it, or it may be a thickener like agar-agar or guargum or something along those lines to add a thickening body to it to keep it suspended. Vinaigrette dressing is a temporary emulsion. A temporary emulsion is one that is going to return to its natural state. So as you can see from the picture, this is vinegar and oil. This is most clearly vinegar and oil. But when mixed together, it becomes a vinegar and oil suspension or emulsion. A temporary suspension of oil and water that will separate over time is the definition of an emulsion. It's also known as a basic French dressing. So unlike what we think of when we think of French dressing, we think of that sickly sweet red dressing, which is typically not a French dressing. It's actually what's known as Catalina dressing. It's a wholly different kind of product. Standard ratio is 3 parts of oil to 1 part vinegar. However, you can see in this particular picture, they go with a different ratio. So it can be different depending on what you're trying to get with the outcome of it. But a standard ratio is 3 to 1, or 3 parts oil, 1 part vinegar. This ratio can be adjusted depending on the types of oil and even the vinegars used. So some vinaigrettes are going to be stronger if you're using a vinegar that has a more acidic punch, a higher pH balance on the acidic scale. Then you're going to want to use less of that. For instance, the balsamic vinegar you see in the picture here is lower in acidity, so you can use more of it and get more of a power punch of flavor to it. There's different types of and combinations of oils and vinegars that can create many different flavor combinations. Substituting the vinegar with other acidic ingredients can also add flavor combinations, such as adding orange juice or adding lemon juice to it, as opposed to adding just vinegar to it. Also, internal garnishes and various other different components, such as herbs, spices, garlic, or sugar can be added to enhance flavors.
I never understand people buying dressing for salad. If you look at it, most dressing have at least 25% sugar. That's considered dessert. If you have more than 20-25% sugar, it is a dessert. And people we eat way too much sugar. So there is nothing easier to do a classic vinaigrette that I'm going to show you here. And I'm putting shallots in it. Sometimes I put garlic. Sometimes I don't put anything at all. In fact, if you leave it a long time, if you're going to keep it a long time, then don't put anything at all. I mean, no shallot or garlic. But for me here, shallot, salt, pepper, mustard, French mustard, vinegar, about that amount, maybe a tablespoon of water to tone down the vinegar a little bit, and then that's it. The rest is oil, olive oil, or other type of oil, but usually I would put olive oil. I would put at least 4 times the oil for the vinegar. So, you know, I do a jar of dressing in 1 minute, and I have that in my refrigerator for a week. We can have each time I need a salad dressing, here it is. I put it on the salad. Now, you see this is holding together pretty nice, still kind of separated. I'm saying that people get berserk when the sauce is not homogenized together. But a vinaigrette should be separated so that you can toss the salad and the whole thing is glossy. If it's all together like a light mayonnaise, then it glues to the leaves. And you have big lump of it there when in fact you want the whole thing to be glossy and nice. Like this salad would be. Put a little bit in there. And then I can toss it with this and that. Just to make it glossy. Vinegar at the last moment, the right amount of vinaigrette. That's it. Nice salad like that with the roast chicken. Perfect meal. Absolutely.
So we've shown you how to make homemade mayonnaise. Now you've got a cup, 2 cups of mayonnaise sitting in the refrigerator and you're wondering what to do with it. I'm gonna make 6 really simple, easy mayonnaise-based sauces or marinades or dips Let's just start out with my favorite, homemade Russian dressing. You can use it for an iceberg wedge salad. You can use it as a schmear on roast beef sandwiches. A dollop of chili paste in there, a little onion, a little dill, a little bit of lemon juice. There's number one. Let's say you wanted to make a lemon herb dip for carrot sticks and celery sticks for the kids. Let's get a little bit of chive, maybe a little bit of mustard, equal parts mayonnaise and sour cream. There's that. Tablespoon of dried kale, chili lemon, great all-purpose seasoning. Those are some of the Badia seasonings that we use here in our kitchen. A little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of sour cream because it's a dip. And you can marinate chicken in that, and when it goes underneath the broiler, it actually glazes up. Let's put some lime juice in one. Colonel Pabst Worcestershire, which we sell in our online store at AZ Cooks. Let's just make some avocado puree. A little cumin, a little dried oregano, some habanero, equal part of avocado. And there you have an avocado and lime mayonnaise seasoned with all of those flavors of Mexico. Let's do mayonnaise lemon herb sauce for fish. A healthy dose of chive, a healthy dose of dill, a little more lemon juice than the others have. And you can put this on fish after it comes off the grill. You can glaze fish with this while it's underneath the broiler. Let's say you're getting all fancy and you're doing bouillabaisse and you want to make a traditional sauce for that bouillabaisse. In goes your saffron, in goes your lemon, little fresh red chili, a little bit of grated garlic, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, our saffron and lemon, and here you have a wonderful mayonnaise, and it can be your roux that you stir into your bouillabaisse. If you love to cook, you've got these other ingredients on hand, the possibilities are endless.